Today on White Trash Crafts, we will be crafting a meal, an easy peasy one to deliver. Right here, corned beef. Now it's already prepared. I got it from Aldi's. The price on this was $17.02. They say 4 ounces per serving. When I did the math, it comes out to 11 servings. You're gonna be kind of skimpy on the corned beef for that. Even if you're serving just 4 people with it, that's about $4 for the meat portion of this. Later on in the video, we're gonna be discussing sauerkraut. There's different ways of preparing it. Some are really gut healthy, some are just tasty and still healthy. I'm gonna talk about both of those later in the video. I'm gonna get started right away so that you can just prepare it, because this is super simple. I'm gonna start by cutting open the package. There's a lot of juice in it, so when I drain it, I'm gonna drain it over the sink. I'm just gonna put the crock pot right nearby so I can put this right in. I didn't cut it far enough down. You see how it's right here? That's where you want to cut it so that you can actually get the meat out of the package. You're going to be careful when you drain this juice because there is a flavor packet you probably are going to want to use to add a little bit of extra flavor. You don't have to. It's already been seasoned in brine. I'm just going to dump the extra juice out of this, or you could just pick this up. It's going to make your hands a little bit messy. Let's get over that. Now you see right here, in the past, I have accidentally put the packet in just like this. That doesn't help you at all. I'm gonna rinse it off and show you how to deal with it. I'm making a mess on my countertop. I hope my mom is not watching. I'll clean it before they get home. I'm just gonna quickly rinse off all of this extra stuff. Not too much because I want to keep the flavor. I'm putting it straight up into my crock pot just like that. You want it fully covered. I think the fat side is gonna be up. I'm gonna go over the macros on this. I cut open my packet off camera. Sorry about that. I figure you can figure that one out by yourself. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it right in here. You could do it either right on top of it. I've seen people do it where they actually paste it to the corned beef with mayonnaise. That adds calories. Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna actually turn it over because I think the fat side is supposed to be on the up portion. Then I'm gonna just put it in here and turn it on. Now, if you want it to cook if you have all day, if you say making this right before you go to work, you have all kinds of time for it. You could put it on slow cook if you need it to cook a little faster. It'll cook in about 4 hours if you put it on high. Since I have a little bit of time, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it on low. Now, let's discuss the macros on this. That's the fun part. Looking for a lean meat, this is not necessarily it. Looks like you're gonna have 14 grams of fat. Let's see. You have quite a bit of sodium, obviously, too. 50% of your daily value. I have this as 1160 milligrams of salt. Cholesterol's 35 milligrams. Your saturated fat's 2.5 grams. Your trans fat is 0 grams. As far as carbohydrates, 0. Fiber, 0. You're gonna get your fiber if you need fiber. We can get that from the sauerkraut. Cabbage does have quite a bit of fiber. If you're looking for, if you're kind of balancing it out, that's excellent. A lot of people do put vegetables in with this. I'm gonna wait till closer to the end, when it's closer to being finished, before I add my vegetables, because they don't take as long to cook. So I'll add the potatoes in probably about an hour before I'm fixing to serve it. Other than that, it is one of the simplest meals ever. It's easy cleanup because sometimes when you cook stuff in the crock pot, lots of stuff sticks to the side. With this, it's a much easier cleanup. I definitely recommend it. Not necessarily if you're looking for a low fat meal, maybe not. Every once in a while, having this once a week isn't gonna kill you, I hope. They say there's more than one way to skin a cat. I don't know why anyone would want to skin a cat. I think they're cute with fur on it. I'm not talking about cats, obviously. We are talking about sauerkraut. As I said, we would be discussing the different types of sauerkraut later in the video, and here we are. This is not the traditional kind. This is the kind I generally buy because it's the easiest. It's cabbage, vinegar, and water. Then this is the traditional kind. I got this at a craft show. Actually, I got it at Alligator Fest in Luling, Louisiana. I hope you've been there because it's a lot of fun. This bottle was $10. This bottle is $2. I'm not advertising for Classic. I don't owe them anything. They owe me nothing. The difference here is this one was fermented. I think I've been told it takes like 72 hours to make it. This kind is actually healthier for you. It's great for gut health if that's what you're looking for. If you're balancing out the corned beef, because it is kind of high in fat, of course it's also really easy to cut the fat off, which is what we generally do. This is also really good for your stomach. If you can afford it, if you can find it, or if you can make it, I will probably somehow someday figure out how to do it. I'm not trying to get distracted. The light is annoying me. There you go. This one is healthier. I actually think I like the taste of this one better, which is generally how it goes. You let me know in the comment section which one you like, and if you've even noticed the difference. This one just has one additional ingredient. It's vinegar. You could do this quickly if you wanted to. It's $2, $3, a big old jar like this. And this one, I overpaid at Alligator Fest. I got my friend a bargain though. Let me know which way you like your corned beef. I'm gonna take a quick look at it and see how it's going. Before I turned the camera on, I actually tried to take a quick look at this. I used a small fork. It fell on me, so I'm using this big silver pitchfork. You can see I have the fat side up. You can see that it is nicely fermented. You can see all of the changes to the water. The fat's coming out. The outside is going to have this not very appealing look. The inside should be bright red. Let's see what happens. That was a slap. Now all of this fat's going to come off before I eat it. I'm going to flip it over. Maybe not. As you can see, the inside is going to have that really very pretty reddish pinkish color that corned beef is known for. I'm going to put it on, it's already on low. I'm going to go ahead and throw some potatoes in it now. Forgot to do that a little earlier. I could probably just leave it on keep warm. It's still going to cook the potatoes pretty good. Todd is going to be taking the corned beef out. He's demonstrating how to cut it. And apparently he found out I said something incorrect about how to make the sauerkraut. He's going to go ahead and explain how you actually make sauerkraut while he's cutting against the grain.
I'm going to cut the fat off first. Makes it more tender. If you don't cut against the grain, you come up with a bunch of strings. And I think this is better if you're going to put it on a sandwich or whatever. See how we've got end grain there?
That is so pretty.
When it comes apart, it just flakes, and the fibers are short, relatively. Looks like I'm a little bit off angle.
Do you want me to get you a cutting board? Is it harder to cut with that?
It's okay.
I like the bowl because it has a lip, so if we're bringing it to the table, it's less likely to fall. The dogs are already put up.
So,
you could use an electric knife. You don't have to.
I was just going to say that. That makes it a lot easier for some people. How much more fat there is than I've already cut off. I'll worry about that.
You can cut it off once it's on your plate, or you can eat it, or you can save it for the dogs and make their poops runny.
Make your poops runny too.
I could use that. Cook this for, I think it was about 8 hours in my second favorite appliance, which is the Crockpot. I should say crock with an R. Get y'all's mind out the gutter. Todd is going to tell you what I did wrong earlier in the video with respect to telling you how to make sauerkraut.
She was talking about sauerkraut. I am no expert, but I did look into it. Bought a crock, made one batch of sauerkraut. It actually took
one batch. That makes you an expert.
That's it. It actually takes 6 weeks or so to ferment.
So longer than the crock pot takes to cook